How do you actually start leading? How do you take your first steps on that leadership journey? Well, as my friend Mike Ashey over at Leadership with Mike says, leadership doesn't have to be too hard. And I've got 4 simple secrets for you. 4 things you can start doing right now to actually get going with leadership. You don't have to wait for promotion. You don't have to get through an interview. You can just start doing these things. So here they are. Number 1, commit to changing things for the better. See, leaders understand what's going on, figure out what needs to happen, and work with people to make it happen. It could be fixing a problem or taking advantage of an opportunity. It could be finding a new way to do something or a new thing to do. Whatever it is, it's all about moving forward. So if you want to lead, you've got to find something to change. And the best way to do that, step number 2, is talk to the people around you. You might have ideas of what needs to happen, but the people around you will have loads more. And if you want to lead, you need to know what people think. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just ask them about things they're having trouble with, new ideas that they've got. Get yourself a list of ideas of things to change. And then step number 3 is prioritize. Leaders have to work out which changes to work on. There's always going to be more to do than you've got time for. So you have to boil it down to the things that are going to have the most impact. And if you're just starting out or you're trying to reboot your leadership, I'd say get it down to one thing. Work out the one thing that you can change that will really make a difference and work on that. And before I tell you step 4, I just want to say I've put all of this into a PDF. You can get it at leadershipjetway.com/simple secrets. It's a link in the description. Go and grab it, and then you'll have this for all time to look at when you're thinking about what you want to do as a leader. Okay. Now we've committed to changing things for the better. We've talked to people to get some ideas. We've prioritized to one thing. What are you going to have to do next? Well, you're going to have to go through a process of building buy-in, working out the details of the change, talking to your boss about it, actually then going through and implementing the change. There's going to be loads of things that you need to do. What I don't want you to do is fall into the trap of thinking too far ahead. Instead, you've got to consistently ask yourself, what's the next thing I need to do to move this change forward? Get into the habit of doing that, and you'll be doing step 4, which is work on your change one step at a time. If you think too far ahead, you'll make it more likely that you won't finish. Once you're in that leadership mindset or leadership role, you might need these 5 tips for new leaders that are in this video here. So go and watch that next. I'll see you there.